Welcome to Adventures with Kendall. We're here at Jones Stores in Beasore Meadows, about to have one of their famous burgers. Approximately 14 miles above Bass Lake, at an elevation of 6,800 feet above sea level, sits Jones Store. This seasonal store is located at Beasore Meadows in the Sierra Nevada mountains and has become a popular stop along the Sierra Vista Scenic Byway. The store's history began in the 1880s when Tom Beasore started the store to supply the seasonal cowboys during grazing season in the High Sierra. Beasore, a cattleman and one of Fresno County's first deputy sheriffs, had legally claimed what became Beasore Meadows in the high country. Designed to encourage Western settlement, the Swamp and Overflow Act was passed by Congress at the same time California was admitted to the Union, making it an easy way for old-timers to obtain acreage. Using a team of horses to pull a flat wagon with a boat on top, they would drive through the lush meadows and vouch that they had traversed the area in a rowboat when filing a claim on the land, and then it belonged to them. That is how the private land at Beasore, Arnold, and Jackass Meadows was acquired. Helping Tom Beasore was a local 17-year-old named Tom Jones. He worked on the ranch for $1 a day and helped start the store, which was originally located in a log structure. With the construction of Beasore Road in 1925, more demand was brought to the store's goods, especially when the store catered to other local ranchers and cowboys. Before passing, Beasore had his will instructed that if he died first, Tom Jones would inherit both the store and the meadow. Upon Beasore's passing in 1952, Jones would take over the store's operations. In 1954, the original store was replaced by a two-story structure and became known as the headquarters for pack trips, including hunting and fishing expeditions. Tom Jones would eventually pass away in April of 1956. Since then, Jones Store continues to be operated as a family business by the descendants of Tom Jones. In fact, Tom's foster son, Johnny Jones, continued the tradition by leading pack trips from Jones Store into the High Sierra. One notable guest was then California Governor Ronald Reagan, and after his time with Jones, Reagan aligned with the state's conservation movement and opposed the Trans-Sierra Highway near Devil's Postpile. As president, Reagan secured the area's designation as a wilderness by the California Wilderness Act of 1984. The store opens seasonally as the snow melts, serving both locals and tourists in the area. Its rich history and preserved traditional style make it a key community landmark. One distinctive feature of Jones Store is this gasoline pump. According to Vern Black, one of the past owners, it is the only operating gravity fuel pump still being used in the state of California. Inside Jones Store, there's a variety of food items, including basic items needed by campers, motorcyclists, and tourists. However, this place is a favorite destination known for their hamburgers and pie. You could sit at the bar on one of the bar stools cut from cedar logs, at a table inside the store, or out on the patio looking out Beasore Meadow and enjoy the view. The store functions without electricity, phone, or cell service, utilizing propane to fill the grills and refrigerate food items. Speaking of refrigerated, you can get your choice of beverage from one of these cute 1950s refrigerators. And I did just that while I was getting my nice hamburger meal. And who wouldn't want to come here and have a fine meal in this part of Madera County, where you get great outdoor scenery and old-time rustic charms in one small place. It was a wonderful experience to come here to Jones Store. And I can see why people love coming up here to check out this wonderful place and have a great meal. Especially people who ride up here in their motorcycles. It's a fun place to sit down and enjoy the peaceful setting in this area of the Sierra Nevada mountain range. And that was our time at Jones Store along the Sierra Vista Scenic Byway. It was a great time checking out this wonderful place. If you want to see more of our adventures on the Sierra Vista Scenic Byway in the future, subscribe and follow us on our social media platforms so you guys can be updated for when we get back on and tell you more landmarks along the way. But until then, see you later, folks, and may your gifts bless the world.